I just want to tell you about MaryCarl's bedroom. We had just a mishap, I guess you'd call it an accident. Alrighty, we got a mess in here. I mean, it is a shown mess going on, but we do have the walls completely done. I think they're done downstairs. They're not through upstairs yet.
That's right.
But they are done downstairs, and everything looks awesome. Especially when it all started coming together. We went with two different whites on the walls, and you can really tell it now. The trim is a little bit brighter than the walls. The walls got a slight cream tint to it, and it looks great. Now, our biggest decision we had to make is that we originally wanted to paint the shiplap white, because that's just what we wanted to do. That's pictures and stuff we looked at, that's what we wanted. Then when the shiplap got put up, we were torn, and it was a difficult decision, but we ended up going back with painting it white because we wanted that cottage feel. We wanted to feel like a farmhouse and not like a log cabin, and that's kind of what we felt like the wood felt like. It just felt like a log cabin.
Well, I told you, while we both liked the appearance of the wood, it was not what we had envisioned.
No, it wasn't.
And I felt like if we left it the wood, then we would always feel like I wish we had painted it, which was our initial, what we were going after.
That is exactly what we're going after. The light in here is bright in here, but it's coming through the windows, and so it's kind of making the camera not catch it, but the walls look so awesome in person.
They do.
I know it looks way better in person than it does on camera, mainly because just the light's coming through here, and it's just blasting the sensors in the camera, and you can't really tell, but it really, really, really looks great.
It's just what we were going after.
It's exactly what we're going after, that cottage farmhouse feel to it, and that's what it has. If I can get closer to it, you can see it better, but it looks good. All the trim, the farmhouse trim we put up, or we didn't put up, Roberto and Heido put up, not us.
And we do have some touching up that'll have to be done in the ceiling, so
yes,
don't pay any attention to that.
yeah, they're gonna fix the ceiling where, you know, when they put the trim up, it knocks some of the styrofoam off or spray foam. Also, lights. The electricians came and did a bunch of stuff, and then this weekend and today, I've been putting up lights. I put these up. We got one more here. That's our spotlights, and half of them shine down on the bar, or island, I should say, which goes right here, and the other half are going to shine down on the kitchen counters.
We were so giddy to get our lights up that you just couldn't wait.
I know it. I couldn't wait. These are ones I really were excited about, and they turned out great too. And I put these up yesterday, and I just love them. They just look really, really good.
We do have a handrail coming.
Yes.
And a stair rail that's being manufactured by a welder.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got, I mean, we'll probably be moved in by the time that's completed, but it's in the process.
Right.
So that'll really finish it off going up the stairs and across the balcony. And it'll just be black, like tubing.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. It's real simple, but it's just what we were wanting, and we couldn't do that by putting it up ourselves.
No,
so.
we couldn't. Neither one of us can weld, even though you would like to.
I would like to.
They're going to stain the top of the stairs for us a dark stain, so it'll be dark brown, but almost look black.
Look at the interior doors.
Yeah, the interior doors turned out
Any
just way better than I anticipated. They look really, really good. Yesterday I put the doorknobs on, and talk about a job. It don't seem like it take, just put some doorknobs on, shouldn't be that bad, but like I told you, I think we had 15 doors I had to do, and just think, if it took you 10 minutes a door, that's 150 minutes.
That's right.
And so it took me about 3 hours to do the doors yesterday, and you can see this, the door colors looked really, really good. And again, this is the color of our kitchen cabinets too. It's going to be the color of these doors, which is a charcoal. They really call it a soft black, but you can see the knobs are black, and so it's not black, but it's like a deep charcoal with a hint of navy blue to it.
This is the pantry.
That is your pantry,
And
yes.
we have lights in here.
We do. Yeah, I don't think we had lights at all last.
No, we didn't. That's why I wanted to say
Yeah.
that it's completed, and we do plan on putting some shelving in here.
Mm-hmm.
That's in the works.
Loving the 10-foot ceilings, and I bragged about the crown molding so much, and y'all, I just love this farmhouse looking crown molding. It just looks and matches everything so perfectly. And this is one of the guests, well, this is the first bedroom or the extra bedroom in here. And I put the ceiling fan up in here yesterday. And again, we got all the door hardware on, and everything just looks fantastic. And here is MaryCarl's bathroom. And again, we did the B-board or the V panels on the side here. And it turned out great. It looks really good.
It looks great. And we've got her pocket door.
Fixing to come into MaryCarl's bathroom. I'm fixing to come into MaryCarl's bedroom. I just want to tell you about MaryCarl's bedroom. We had just a mishap, I guess you'd call it an accident, miscommunication between me and the painters. And the painters have been fabulous. And they're more than painters. They're carpenters. They did all the trim work. They're sheetrockers. They've done everything for us. And they have been just fabulous. Everything they've done has been awesome. And long story short is I came in here the other day, one morning, just to check on him. I come in here and talk to him every day. And I come in here to talk to him. And he was in MaryCarl's bedroom. And he was staining her wall. Originally, MaryCarl wanted her wall to be left natural, and so we had left it that way. I don't know where the communication gap came and what happened, but he started staining the wall. As a matter of fact, he had about 75% of it stained a dark color. Matter of fact, it's the stain that's going on the stairs.
Now you're talking about her shiplap.
Her shiplap, her wall, like we got ours right here. We painted ours, or had them paint ours white. She wanted to leave hers natural. So I was like, oh no, and he was highly upset. I mean, he really, really was. And so he started to try to get it off, and because it was still wet, and he started wiping it with mineral spirits, not mineral oil. That's Peaches gets mineral spirits. And so I went in there to deliver the bad news, and of course, MaryCarl was a little upset about it. But I told her, I said, look, we can fix it. Don't worry about it. We can fix it. Worst case scenario, we just have to replace it. So I came back down here, and me and him talked, and he started sanding on it. And then we ran to the paint store because we had to pick up some paint anyways, and grabbed some stain stripper. And so I came in, and they were gone to lunch when I came back, and I sprayed it on there, and it did take a lot of it off. But then he sent me a message while he was at lunch and said, hey, look, tell me where you got the wood from. I'm going to go buy the wood. I'm going to take all this down, and I'm going to replace it. And I said, no, let's don't do that yet. Well, after he came back and went back over the whole wall with mineral spirits, I kind of liked the way it looked, but it was MaryCarl's bedroom. Well, I called you down here, and I said, come look and see what you think. Not necessarily see what you think about the wall. I didn't say anything to you about the wall. I wanted to show you what the paint stripper had done.
Right.
And when you walked in, the first thing you said is you liked the way it looked.
I said, I actually like it better.
You actually like it better.
But me liking it better didn't mean anything.
No, because it's MaryCarl's bedroom. Well, I went in there, I got MaryCarl. By that time, the painters had come back, and me and her had talked, and I came in here, and he was in here working on her wall, and she came in, and she said, Daddy, I actually like it better than it would look natural.
That's right.
So, and he was like, are you sure? Because I want you to be happy. I'll do whatever it takes to make you happy.
By all means, he didn't want her to say she liked it just so we didn't have to do extra work and didn't have to replace it. He wanted her honest opinion, and her honest opinion was she liked it better.
She liked it better.
And I do too.
So the mishap ended up turning into a blessing.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
That's
so
right.
I wanted to show y'all her room before, or give y'all the update and the story on her room before we came in here.
When we first started talking about it, she thought that the only way to fix it was to paint it.
Oh, okay.
She didn't realize that we could actually, that to fix it, we could,
So here it is, MaryCarl's wall, and I will say this, I've tried to take pictures of it and send it to you and stuff.
Pictures just don't do it justice.
It looks a million times better in person than it does on camera. It looks wonderful. She absolutely loves it, and she told me she was glad that it had happened.
Yes.
Otherwise, we would never
have known, because it was not in our
Yeah.
cards to even attempt to stain it, because
Yep.
we thought we liked it natural. But look at how it brings out the grain.
It does. It looks really, really good. And it looks rustic. And then she told me, she said, Daddy, it looks way better with the doors.
Yes,
First
and
thing
she's
told me.
right.
She said, Daddy, it looks way better with the doors. So, but we wanted her to be happy. This was her room.
That's right.
And so she was extremely happy. We originally had a flush mount chandelier or light in here, and none of us liked it. So she picked out one at Home Depot or Lowe's, I can't remember, but she really fell in love with this one. You can see it's got like cording or rope on it, and it's rustic looking. And so yesterday I took her old, or the one that was up there down, and hung this one for her, and she loves it. She loves the way it looks.
She does.
Now here is the master, and we got a fan in here, and which I hung the fan up yesterday. I've been a busybody, I'm telling you. I've been feeling good. Electrical stuff I can do, as long as it ain't something that's major, like that. But typical minor electrical stuff I can do, like ceiling fans, lights, plugs, switches, that kind of stuff. So the master looks really, really good. The paint colors, again, we love the way it looks. On into the master bath, and we just love it all. You got your chandelier that's above the tub, which the tub's not in yet. We still got the floors to go.
That's right.
And all the doors are up in here. Looks wonderful. This is the water closet, and got your washroom.
Yes. I'm just so excited about the laundry room being off the master.
Yeah. And then the closet, of course, is in here. And y'all remember a couple of videos ago, we put our shelf brackets up so we were ready for shelving. And over here is the air conditioning room. And so everything is just turning out great. Let's go show them the upstairs. Going upstairs. Yeah, remember us talking about we were going to paint it black, and then we kind of changed our mind there and decided to go with this deep charcoal gray color. I think it was called Iron Mountain.
Yes, you're right.
And
Benjamin Moore Iron Mountain.
Yep, and I actually picked this out when I was sick.
You did. I read a lot of you guys' comments, and people were suggesting that we not do a true black.
Right.
To do something that was more of a shade of black. And so I started Googling and reading about theater rooms, cinema rooms, and that's what we came up with. The doors up here will be white versus the Cheating Heart, which was the blue-black color.
Yep.
And
turned out great. And I hung the fans up in here yesterday. Right, one of them. Yeah, we got another one to go.
they've got to finish the power up here, the switches and the plugs and all.
You like the
that.
color up here, MaryCarl? Looks good, don't it?
Yeah.
I think this Bahia grass is the fastest growing grass in the world.
It is, isn't it?
Man, it is something else.
It's wonderful in some ways, but it's aggravating in others. It's wonderful because it's green and lush.
And spreads pretty quick and is extremely drought tolerant.
But it gets tall.
It gets super tall fast.
How about that?
Ain't that something? Hey, you and me go get that trough?
Yeah. You want me to help you with it?
I think I can get it over
Let
here.
me get Peach's food marinating.
Okay.
And we'll both do it.
Alright. What's up, Nuggo? What's up, buddy? I got this watering trough that I robbed from Moody and the boys. The men in black and his crew just kept it so nasty that Moody and the boys wouldn't even drink out of it. So I'm gonna clean it out, and it's just like the one we got for the goats and Mildred. And I thought, hey, an extra water won't hurt. I mean, we got waters everywhere around here. They got a water there, got one on the other side. But anyways, extra water can never hurt, ain't that right, buddy? Alright, now, we need to be careful because we don't know what's under this thing. It's been here a while. You know, we got it.
You think it's a snake nest?
Oh, it could be. It's a good spot for a snake now. And I tell you, you know, we got this for Moody and the boys, but it didn't work out too well with him.
Look, that kind of
Oh,
looks
gosh,
like a
you
snake.
scared me to death. It does look like a snake.
We're already starting early, aren't we?
We're already starting early. Well, let me drag it out of the way. You get
Well,
back.
I think we should just flip it. Because if we drag it, we're going to drag the snake with us.
Okay. You ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
A big frog.
A big frog. That's
See
it.
him?
Ain't it? Right there. There he goes.
Big frog.
Big frog. Now we have to look for black widows. You know, spiders don't scare me at all. But
I'm still looking for snakes.
after I heard that story that Tracy from Just Dig It Farm, my husband Gene, told us about his black widow bite
Yes.
and how bad it was
He
and how
had just a
is.
spot on his stomach.
Yeah.
And then hours later, it turned into
And he had to be in
something
the
that-
hospital and
well, it
had to wear.
be
Didn't he
lanced
have to
and-
wear like a bag or something? And,
Well, the wound had to drain for like several weeks.
yeah, that kind of freaked me out. But snakes scare me. But spiders don't bother me too bad. This may not work for them either. We just gonna give it a shot.
Well, they need to be more spread out. This thing's heavy.
Yeah, it is heavy. It kind of works like a sled though, the way the legs are on it. Yeah, everybody. Next time we go to the feed store, I want to get the geese some corn or scratch.
Okay.
You get them occupied.
Not much, just a little.
All right, Pete, you got to move, baby.
You don't think they'll get in that and jump over the fence, do you? I don't think they'll have any reason to. Bootsy, you gonna get stuck. That thing gets heavy, doesn't it?
This gets heavy.
See if you can get Boots out.
But I don't put it all the way up against the fence.
That's a good idea because I can reach over. Look at Mildred.
Mildred said that fits me perfect right there.
That is just right.
Just right. Let's go with it.
Alright, so let me get Peaches fed first.
Okay. Do you want me to go and pour some in the trough?
If you want to, you can.
Y'all come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
It might not work.
It ain't gonna work.
Keep going.
Wait, man.
Pour it on down there.
I'm gonna pour some down here.
What in the world? This is, no.
I might have to get us another one of these.
Well, see, I was thinking that another one was just gonna, they would still stay at these two, but she likes it.
Yeah, she likes it. We tried. We'll build another one of these.
Look
Right
at
here.
Mildred.
Mildred, that's perfect for you, girl.
Well, they don't seem too hungry anyway.
No, they're good.
Rabbit, what do you think? This is weird.
Can't reach in. Tip said I got this whole section to myself down here. Yeah, We're gonna get us another one of these.
Yeah. Well, live and learn.
Live and learn, that's right. All right, let me go take care of Moody and them. They down here waiting on me. No. The feed barrels, I like the gray ones because they're bigger, but the top from the gray one, it has this piece right here, and I have no idea what all this is for, but anyways, or why it's made like that, I should say. But when it rains and it gets high enough, because it's got this lip on it, so this whole thing will fill up, that water seeps down in there and drips inside the feed barrel, and you'll have a spot about yay big that'll get about that deep of wet feed, which we don't want. So that's why I started putting this half plastic barrel on top of them. The orange ones we got, and we got these off Craigslist. We get asked that all the time, and we've mentioned it several times, and we got these feed barrels off Craigslist, so you can find them on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. So just search feed barrels, but you want to make sure they're food grade. This one doesn't leak, but it's not near as big. You can see the difference in sizes. And look, all dry feed. All right, here you guys go. So I did order more of those fly larva eating wasp, and previously I said I couldn't tell if they were working or not because I really didn't have anything to compare it to. But now I see versus the 3 months that I did use them versus the 2 months that I haven't, the fly population is pretty darn rough. Things that haven't worked, of course, I talked about the Redmond garlic salt block. Hasn't done anything really, to be honest with you guys. Really nothing at all. And I had several of y'all reach out to me and share with me Morgan's video at Goldshaw Farm, the video of him using the fly paper and wrapping it around trash cans and how that worked. But that idea does work, but only thing I didn't like about it, and this is just my opinion, is that it's a lot of trash that creates. So I'm gonna go back to the wasp. I like I said, I see that to me it did work. All right, Moo Daddy and boys, let's get y'all going here. And the fly spray does work, but we've had a lot of rain lately, so therefore I have to reapply it a lot. Moody's, even though he's got the shelter, he likes standing out in the rain. Goats, on the other hand, goats absolutely hate water and rain. So if they hear any sign or see any sign of rain, they're headed for the shelter. Isn't that crazy? I know a few videos ago I mentioned that goats don't like water because they do not like water at all. So if you have a goat, or going to get goats, or plan on getting goats, unlike a cow or a horse or chickens or donkeys or even emus, ducks and geese, if you're going to get goats, they need a shelter because they're absolutely, I don't know what the word is, petrified or terrified. They just don't like water. So when they see any hint of rain, they're headed for the shelter. So if you're thinking about goats, they definitely need a shelter, for sure. A 3-sided shelter is probably best, but just a shelter will work for goats. Cows, horses, donkeys, they don't mind rain. Like I said, Moody just stands out in it, even though he's got a shelter over there. Sheep don't mind rain. Goats don't like it, period. Nugget don't mind the rain. Y'all know Nugget loves the pool and loves to be squirted with a water hose. You'll never see anybody squirting their goat with a water hose. They don't like it, period. Just don't like it. Peaches! Now, generally speaking, pigs love water, love mud, love making a waller, But Peaches is too much of a diva. She doesn't like any of those things, which is very odd. She doesn't like to get in the mud. She doesn't like water. Like, I've tried to squirt her off with a water hose. No, not having it. Now, when we had our other pigs and our American guinea hogs back in the day, they thoroughly enjoyed all the above. Not this girl. Nope. This farm boss ain't having it. Scott won't let me in the... Scott, how am I gonna get in? I need to give y'all some scratch. What are you, the gatekeeper now? What'd he do to you?
You made me give him $10.
Did he? What's he gonna do with that $10? I don't know.
Get his feathers fixed.
Get his feathers fixed. Here's an animal that don't mind the rain. That is peacocks. Look at Scott's tail. He does not mind the rain at all. He didn't at our other farm. I mean, there's plenty of places for him to get out of the rain, but oh, Scott does not mind the rain at all. Hey, buddy, can I come in? I need to throw out some scratch. Is there a password or a secret handshake or a secret knock? Thanks, buddy. Hey, Imogene. There you go, Scott. Uh-oh, pigeons. Yawn. MaryCarl let our pigeons out already this morning. There you guys go. There's an emu back there. The family. There's Crazy Loki. Oh, there is Phyllis Diller and Tina Turner this morning. Corny, Pearl, Fancy. Uh-oh, here comes Opal. Come on, girl. Let me let her in. Let me let you in, Opal. Come on, Opal. Come on, Opal. She flew up yonder. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Guess you smarter than I am. Oh, here comes some more pigeons. I see MaryCarl over there filming some of her pigeons on top of the pigeon loft over there. We got to move Ursula today. Not move her into the coop. We're gonna move her shelter. We just want to make sure that she has broke her brood before we let that crazy thing out. That's right, Tommy. Got Ursula moved on some fresh new ground. I'm gonna go get her some scratch and give her a little bit of scratch in there. But she's doing well. Actually, y'all, I think she's gaining some weight. I'm not gonna lie, she looks a little bigger than me. What do y'all think? Now, if some of y'all ask about the size of the enclosure she's in, this is temporary. And when you're trying to get poultry of some sort to break its brood, you don't want it to really large. It's just been our experience. It's just what we've done in years past, and typically most of the time it works. Not all the time. Not all the time. Some animals are just broody, and they're gonna stay broody no matter what we try to do. So we're gonna keep her in here a little bit longer, and fingers crossed she is back to normal and not being a demon anymore.
All right, girl. Whoa.
We're gonna give Ursula a little bit of scratch this morning. Give her a little treat too. We're gonna give her a little treat too. Okay, girl. There you go. Look at her. You hear that call she's making? She is happy. Enjoying that scratch. See what you've been missing this whole time in there? Sitting weeks upon weeks upon weeks upon weeks on eggs that you're not gonna hatch. Yeah, she's gaining weight. She looks way better. Way better. Talking about that bahia grass that we got Do y'all remember, it ain't been that long that this was completely dirt, where we dug these trenches for the water lines over here in the chicken area. Completely dirt. Just like this wide all the way down through here. But look how it has just starting to cover up. Down yonder, it's completely covered, but you can see all the way down through here, that bahia is just taking over. I'm so thankful that we got this bahia grass in our pastures. The animals love it. It's good for the cows and goats, and it's super fast and crazy drought tolerant. She's still over there?
She's here.
She's sitting?
But I tell you what,
What's that?
got to get your spectacles on to be able to see her.
Ain't that crazy how camouflage they get?
I mean, had you not seen the actual eggs,
Yeah.
you never would have seen her.
Yeah, you never would have seen her. She got up yesterday and I saw that her 5 eggs were still there.
Let me just show y'all how camouflaged she is. May not even can see her on camera. I don't want to get too close because I don't want her to get up. But look, I mean, she is hunched down, and if you didn't know she was there, you sure wouldn't see her. So let's hope that's the case for about, I don't know, 20 more days?
Estimating there.
Yeah.
Kind of guessing about how much time's left, because we really don't know, but probably 20 days. Say 3 weeks. 3 weeks left. Redneck. What's up, brother? How you doing? All right, doing pretty good, I see. Y'all, this is the coolest rainbow I have ever seen. Look at this thing. That is just crazy. I've never seen a rainbow like that. Never. That is awesome. And it looks really cool in person versus the camera, but it is, wow.